on the phone and on webinars and doing things that make a difference tomorrow or today or imminent. But I've managed to adjust, and the
What is going on, friends and family? I would normally say excuse me, but I'm not going to excuse myself for my excitement, my gratitude for being alive. Excuse me real quick while I adjust this. Let you guys get the full scope. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not going to excuse myself for being excited. First and foremost, for actually waking up today. It's a wonderful Friday here in, let me see if I can say this right, Old Lyme. It's spelled a little funny. It's Lime. Old Lyme, Connecticut. It runs right up the 95, Interstate 95 corridor, all through, all the way into Massachusetts, Rhode Island, all that, Connecticut, New York, Jersey, and all the way down to Florida. But yeah, for first being awake, being alive, I'll show you in a second how beautiful it is. It's like a dream come true out here to see what the colors of the fall, the trees. It's so enriching to my soul, to my existence. It really is like a dream come true. And you're like, you live in a truck, dude. And I'm not mad at that. It is okay. It's, I get to turn this thing into a time machine, as I like to call it, white lightning. And it has served a multitude of blessings. For me to be able to have traveled now through 47 out of 50 states. And I have a funny feeling I might end up knocking out another one or two before I venture off into another country here come the new year. But anyhow, yeah, I genuinely am excited to be alive, to be awake, to be where I'm at in life. Where I am mentally and emotionally above all else. To really wake up, like, I really wake up every day, like the minute I gain consciousness, and I'm like, hell yeah! I can't wait to be alive. I can't wait to wake up. I can't wait to get out here and discover more about myself. I can't wait to share my experience and my existence with the world, with you. Just because I feel, I've discovered some things. I've stumbled across some really, really beautiful people around this world that are making massive, massive impact on people's lives. Really transformational impact on people's lives. And to see them be real, authentic, genuine, and you just relate with them. They're just like you. They put on their pants one leg at a time, unless you're kind of special and lay completely on your back and put both legs on. I don't know. But to hear all their different experiences and all these different people around the world come together within our community and really gel with one another and getting rid of all the egos, like, it really touches my heart. I sat here for a second of in tears of joy as I'm looking out how beautiful it is and hearing the leaders of the community that I'm part of, that I'm an ambassador for, really talk about their experience that they just got back from in Mexico. Being able to talk to each other, put the faces with, the connections that we've had online, through our phones or through the computers, laptops, and whatnot. It touches my heart. It really moves me emotionally because I found it. I found what my soul, what my existence has been looking for. And I didn't even know it. I had no idea when I got involved with this community that this is what I was going to find, or I was going to discover things that have been holding me up mentally, emotionally, all the different roadblocks to the success or the lifestyle that I want to lead. And more importantly, the fulfillment that I want to experience as a human being, as a man here at 33 years old in my life. I had no idea. I really, really did it. I genuinely at first got involved in the company just because, one, I wanted the finances. Two, um, I wanted to give my proverbial, fuck you to the world, to all the haters, to all the naysayers, to all the ones that ever told me that I was worthless and a piece of shit and I was never going to amount to anything. Yeah, I wanted that. But it's so beautiful along this process, along this journey, meeting people and letting me know, like, dude, you're fabulous. You're great just the way you are. Now it's just a matter of sharing your value to the world, and don't worry about the finances, because that's just a byproduct of the value that you're going to give to the world. And I've taken it to heart. I say, you know what? Let me discover more of who I am, what really makes me come alive, and being real about it. Like, I love traveling. I didn't know that my adolescence, my upbringing, and all that, everything that I've gone through, being put out in the streets at a young age and living in multiple different houses, I had no idea that that was going to be part of my life story and serve as value to the world, and where I would actually find my fulfillment. Really adding substance to my life, being able to travel around the world, really seeing the Americas, really understanding history, and meeting different people from around the world. I feel like a spiritual billionaire. Like, seriously, even though I have all my checks that I've made this past year and a half taped underneath the bed, so when I wake up I see them, like, they're all written out, million this, million that, whatever. Like, I feel like a spiritual billionaire. Is because my soul's bank account has been getting paid on a daily basis as I'm out here traveling, as I'm out here going through processes, doing exercises, writing things down, getting clear about what it is that I want, why I want it. My life is becoming more and more enriched. And the more I record and track and see what I got going on and share with the world, major deposits into my soul. And that's what excites me every day. Every day that I wake up, I have the opportunity to share a piece of my story, a piece of my personality, a piece of my existence, crazy and all, like cowboy, that can have a true impact on somebody's life. I don't know if you're an individual that feels a little bit lost in this world, or you've had a life's worth of haters and shit talkers and people that never thought you were good enough, and like, you're stupid and all kinds of stuff. You're a dummy. Congratulations. First and foremost, high five. You can give me a hug. Like, you have found something very transformational, very monumental, and you may not really understand it yet, but that's completely okay. And I say that because my mentors, my digital brothers and sisters, my spiritual brothers and sisters, have taken the time to lay out a wonderful blueprint process for you that is going to walk you through things you never even thought imaginable. Like, what? Why am I doing this? Do I seriously have to do this? And I'm going to let you know right now, any kind of little ego or chip on your shoulder, I mean, the chip on your shoulder can be used as motivating fuel for you to get up every day and get after it. However, the ego stuff, I'm letting you know right now, it's okay to let it go. Because the more that you embrace the love within the community, the more that you embrace this process, the faster I truly believe that you are going to come to experience a fulfilled existence. And what more important in life is that? I mean, what else in life is more important than being truly fulfilled as a human being, as a living soul here? And we come into this world without money and material things, and the likelihood of us exiting out of here without these things is extremely likely. So why not, along this path, along this journey, truly discover what fulfills you as a human being, as a soul, and makes you come alive, and in turn use that or take that and serve it on a platter to the world. Because there's many individuals in this world, we see it all the time, we hear about it, we read about it in the news, you know, this millionaire like off his head, or you think about, you know, less fortunate regions of the country when the suicidal rates, and they're extremely high. There's many people in this world that are living an unfulfilled life, and I'm motivated, I'm inspired, I'm touched, and I feel obliged to actually share my life, to take advantage of today's tools, technology, and resources that we have available to us, and leverage them, truly leverage them. I had no idea that I was going to be able to use these things to actually inspire the minds of potentially millions. You know, now going through this education, through the academy, I'm like, wow, all I have to do is target certain individuals and certain groups, and I have the chance to transform someone's life like that. Just like you, I potentially believe that something about me is going to resonate with you and spark something in you and let you know that it's okay to come out here and live your dreams. It's okay to discover your fears and your holdups, what's been holding you back to your successes, and use those as building blocks to living a fulfilled life. I can go on and on. You can hear more about me in some of my other videos. However, what I want to do is give you a gift that was given to me. I want to introduce you to the family, to the community that we have. It's a worldwide community, from Barbados to the UK to here all over the States, South Pacific. I want to say Bangladesh, you know, I mean the Philippines, or somewhere out in Asia, Canada. This is starting to spread like wildfire. And I really don't, I wouldn't want you to be one of those individuals that down the road, like, man, I remember watching this video of this crazy Latino kid wearing this cowboy hat in his so-called time machine, talking about this community, this academy, being or living a fulfilled life. Why didn't I jump on board then? You know, I don't want you to be like that. Okay, I don't want you to be that individual. So with that, this is your boy Mark. Go ahead and click subscribe, and down below I'm going to leave a link to introduce you to the time of your life, a fulfilled life. And genuine, you now have the keys to have impact on the world. With that, I'm out. I love you guys. Peace.